our Chesterton Academy, solidity in the faith is the utmost importance. Our academics are excellent, our community is strong, but it is our faith that gives our lives definition. Alex, Angelica, Catherine, and Nicholas, it is my hope that you will take what you have learned about faith, hope, and love into the world, whether it is in your future vocations, academic careers, or soup kitchens. Please know that everyone here wishes you endless success.
Thank you for the invitation to give this commencement address. I bring with me the paternal affection of the Holy Father, Pope Francis. Dear graduates, because of the formation and education you have received here at the Chesterton Academy, has given you the advantage of not being over-dependent on social media. You will have pursuits and pastime upon which to rely. The satisfaction and enjoyment that comes from literature, art, history, music, and athletics. You will not be at a disadvantage because you have been exposed to the wisdom of the ancients. You will be drawn into the reality that transcends the here and now. You will think differently. Your self-perception will be influenced not by Hollywood, not by the corporate media. Social media technology will have their place, but need not to dominate or control you.
From the world of literature, there are two images that I have encountered in high school that I would like to draw to mind. The first is one from Dante's Inferno, which has been described by many scholars as an image which summarizes the entirety of the book. It goes like this. As in the fall, when the leaves are lifted off, one drops, then another, till the naked branch sees all its garment lying upon the earth. It's a rather tragic image of the souls who let go of their life's source, the love of God, and who jump willingly into the depths of hell at Charon's call. By contrast, the second image, perhaps a much more famous one, is one found in Tolkien's The Fellowship of the Ring at the Bridge of Khazad-dûm. When the Balrog has arisen from the abyss, a creature from the ancient world when the gods were at war with the demons, a creature of fire, of shadow, and of terror. And yet when all hope seems lost for the Fellowship, Gandalf stands at the bridge. And the words that Tolkien used were, "But still Gandalf could be seen, glimmering in the gloom. He seems small and altogether alone, grey and bent, like a wizened tree for the onslaught of a storm." And where the first image is one of despair, of hopelessness, of lifelessness, and of ultimate defeat, this second one stands as one of resilience, of courage, of self-sacrifice, new hope, and eventually new life. And the contrast between these two images echoes the contrast of the famous choice that Moses sets before us in Deuteronomy. In his words, "You see, I set before you today life and prosperity, destruction and death." And for those of you who know Father Salva, you know that whenever your ducks fall out of line, he is constantly there to continue the quote as it ends. Therefore, choose life. These two images and the choice set before us by Moses are our calling and life, and the choice between our ultimate destiny. A life of hopelessness and emptiness, or one of love, of sacrifice, and of courage. And it is the second that we are called, day in and day out. And it is in the brilliance of literature, in these moments, very powerful and very vivid, that we are taught these lessons. But we must not forget that these lessons are interwoven into a greater narrative. And that in that narrative, for Dante, there is Virgil, and for Gandalf, there remains the Fellowship. And so where Gandalf stood alone at the Bridge of Khazad-dûm, like Christ alone upon the cross, we do not have to stand alone, because through Christ we may stand with each other, and we may stand with Him. This is perhaps one of the greatest truths our education has to offer us, and it is something that Chesterton offers the opportunity to begin to learn, but also to live, through the sacrifices of our teachers, through the graciousness and generosity of our community, and through the goodness and true friends that we form in our classrooms.
It's time for Africa. Tell me how you